Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of a 5-part series on how to grow almost anything. Today I want to speak a little bit about developing a personal mission statement. Now if you search on YouTube and Google, you'll find a lot of information around personal development and all this kind of thing. But what I'm speaking today is an exercise that Stephen Covey in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People recommends. So it's from that book that I'm inspired to share some of the thoughts that have helped define the kind of person that I've wanted to be my whole life. If you live your life intentionally, you can become the person that you would like to become. But do you know the kind of person that you want to be? And so what you do is first of all, you understand the various roles that you have in life. If I look at my life, my roles are as follows. First of all, I'm a child of God. Then secondly, I'm an individual. Thirdly, I'm a husband to my wife, Christine. I'm a father to my 3 daughters and a grandfather to my grandkids. I play the role as a pastor in the church. And so what you do is you kind of take those roles and then you do this kind of imagination game. And the way this works is like this. Imagine that there are some people who are going to be speaking at your funeral. Now that may sound pretty morbid, but it does give you a picture of what you see your life becoming. And what 2 or 3 things would you like them to say at your funeral one day? So for example, if I had to have God speak at my funeral one day, what would I like God to say? I went through this process a little while ago. I said things like, I'd like God to say, well done, good and faithful servant. I'd like him to say that I lived by faith. Then I kind of said, okay, if my wife is going to speak at my funeral and she stands there, and what I'd like her to say? I'd like her to say things like, Mark was a loving man. Mark was a man who lived with understanding toward me and all that kind of stuff. And I would go through this whole process. 2 or 3 things about the various roles in your life. When you finish that exercise, you're going to get a picture of what you want to be at the end of your life. What you do with that is you formulate those roles into goals. In terms of loving Christine, 2 or 3 things can I do on a regular basis that will express my love for Christine in a way that she would feel loved by me. And same with my kids. What 2 or 3 things can I do over some period of time that my kids will say of me when I die one day, that my father took care of us, he provided for us, he encouraged us, he did all the things that I would love my children to say at my funeral one day. I can assure you, once you've been through this process and you see the kind of person that you want to become, and you just say 2 or 3 things over some period of time that you're going to do, actually engage in each of those things in terms of your roles, it is astounding. As I look back over 25 years, having done this process, I'm amazed that in many respects I have become that person. Yes, I've changed, and there's some things that I would tweak if I had to do that exercise again, but nevertheless it has had a significant impact upon my life. So thank you for watching. I hope this has been a blessing to you, and I hope it helps you to become the person that you would love to become. Thank you, and God bless you.